Hi, I'm back with the third tarot reading about the COVID 19 situation. The two readings I shared with you in Feb alarmed us about the disaster and how accurate the tarot was, as we all can see. It gave us a chance to be prepared before the first wave hit India. And today, this reading is going to alarm you even more. So keep watching. I'm Mukti. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I've been meditating for more than 15 years, and my spiritual guide esoterically transferred this gift of tarot to me.
So I started the reading by asking the most obvious question first. Is there going to be a second wave? And the tarot said yes. And a third. And more. So I asked, is it going to be worse than Spanish flu? And the tarot said yes. Here's what I found. When I asked the question, when will the second wave happen? I laid out all the cards in front of me, and usually when I flip cards, I always begin from left to right. But my hand was automatically drawn to the card on the extreme right with an intense energy, and it said October 2020. It was a clear answer. But during the shuffling of the cards, this one particular card popped up 4 times. 2 times it fell out of the deck, and 2 times my hand was automatically drawn to it. And this card gave me the date from late March to late April. It means something major will happen during this time as well. Apart from these two, I received 3 more additional cards which added more information to the timeline. Late July 2020, late September to late October, and late April to late May 2021. I could see some information repeating in the cards. To gain more clarity, I asked about 3 possible scenarios for COVID-19. Option 1, recurring small outbreaks. Option 2, a monster wave, second wave. Option 3, persistent crisis. And the tarot said option 3, persistent crisis. The outbreak will keep happening in different places, worse in some places than others. After this information, this is how the timeline looks like. Spread will increase in May, June, July. Big wave starting from August, increasing in September and peaking in October. And the next big wave, April, May 2021. Current Indian population is close to 1.38 billion, and I wanted to know the approximate percentage of population going to get infected in India. And the tarot said around 25%, along with 3 of Wands card in a reversed position. This card says complacency and arrogance because of early success, lack of perspective, failure to recognize reality, unrealistic planning, toxic arrogance, no group synergy, time is wasted, promising leads and ventures are deflated, outright failure and defeat. So next I wanted to know, will there be a vaccine for COVID-19 unlike HIV and dengue? Tarot said yes, there will be a vaccine. So I wanted to know when, and the tarot said in 2022. I asked this same question in Feb, and at that time the tarot said it will be available in around November 2020. But the accompanying card came along with this information. The Wheel of Fortune can also mean the answer is unpredictable because of the influence of random factors. By looking at all this information, I feel there's going to be a lot of trial and error. Even if we'll be able to find the cure, it won't be available to all before 2022. Which leads to the next important question, when will the situation improve? And the tarot said, again in 2022. It's the same answer for both questions, availability of vaccine and improvement in situation. This means 2022 is important. After all this information, this is how the timeline looks like. Spread will increase in May, June, July. Big waves starting from August, increasing in September and peaking in October. Spread and infection may decrease after that, but the next big wave will be in April-May 2021. After that, infections may continue till 2022. Vaccine will be available in 2022. Improvement or change will happen in 2022. There's one thing I wanted to know what Tarot has to say about social distancing. And the Tarot said 100%, which means it's very important. This information came with the card Temperance but in a reversed position. And the guidance of the card is, this is a time when we need to reflect on what changes are necessary in our life to create greater purpose and fulfillment. Understand what we need to leave behind in the past and what changes we need to embrace in the future. It reflects a time of out of balance and is therefore creating stress and tension in life. But be wary of hasty actions, as this will only lead to further imbalance. It can suggest a lack of long-term vision or purpose and, as a result, a feeling of out of balance. Complain if you must, but cooperation is better. After experiencing a roller coaster of these questions and their answers, I felt a very powerful energy field, so I asked Tarot, is it a turning point where energies are shifting? Is it a big wave of change? And the Tarot said yes. So I asked how much the way of life is going to change. And the Tarot said 100%. This information came with a very beautiful and a powerful card, Courage. This card shows a small wildflower that has met the challenges of the rocks and stones in its path to emerge into the light of day. When we are faced with a very difficult situation, we have a choice. We can either be resentful and try to find somebody or something to blame for the hardships, or we can face the challenge and grow. There is no point fighting against the challenges of life or trying to avoid or deny them. They are there. And if the seed is to become the flower, we must go through them. Be courageous enough to grow into the flower you are meant to be.
This reading alarms us about the tough times ahead and gives us a chance to be prepared. When government eases the lockdown, it's up to each individual to be responsible for their own safety and others too. This reading gave us a lot of answers, but at the same time raises a lot of more questions. I'll be doing more readings to ask for future guidance. If there's a question you would like me to ask Tarot, you may write it down in the comment section. Thanks for watching this video and stay tuned for more.